What is up, guys? It is SJB Santos here. I am the media manager for the Bosco Esports program, and today we'll be reviewing a Varsity League game. So we'll be right back. Okay, and joining us today is the head coach of the League of Legends team, SJB Darewreck.
Thanks, Brad. Yeah, welcome everybody. Okay, so this was an interesting match to say the least. Had some difficulties getting it started, and the other team unfortunately had to leave early. But they didn't really have much of a chance of winning it either, to be perfectly honest. Not trying to sound cocky or anything like that. It's just that by the time, they FF'd, we were just so far ahead anyway. So, but anyway, let me go ahead and run down the team, positions and players and all that good stuff. So in the top lane, as always, we got Richard playing. He went Yasuo, actually, kind of an unconventional top laner. It's been done before, but kind of a risky pick, so I would say. I don't know. What do you think, Brad?
Yeah, I mean, Yasuo in the top lane, you honestly use the top lane as something more gets utilization, right? You want a Shen or maybe a Gnar, something that could really help in team fights. But Yasuo being strictly DPS is definitely a risky move. You only play when you're confident.
Yeah, and he took Ignite too, so no map control, etc. So you got to get ahead, and just dominate your lane. Okay, so then moving down, we got Kaysen in the jungle with Lee Sin. That's one of his, I would say, pocket picks. He's really good with him. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Kaysen's just always been a talented player. I mean, even back when I was back when I was a League of Legends player for Bosco here, Kaysen, when I'm going like neutral or maybe even losing lane, he would always pick it up. So you could put Kaysen on a champion he's never played before, for the first time, and I'd still trust him with the jungle.
Oh yeah, yeah, very talented jungler, consistent, and game knowledge is just head and shoulders pretty high up there, I would say. Going down to mid lane, we've got Matt playing LeBlanc with another Ignite. Lots of Ignites out there today.
Real aggressive.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that one right there as a mid lane main?
Honestly, I've played LeBlanc like maybe twice in my life. I'm usually like an Akali, Zed, Orianna type guy. But I've definitely met against some LeBlancs that made me in. So if you can play LeBlanc right, it's a real strong pick.
For sure. Agreed. I like to play mages mid lane, and LeBlanc just eats them up every time. Very, very tough matchup for my style of mid lane. So interested to see what Matt can do here. And then sliding down to the bot lane at ADC and support, the gruesome twosome of Gabe So and Aiden Kennebeck. We've got them playing Zaya and Rakan, the two champions designed for each other. So,
not surprised.
The synergy right there should be evident.
The bromance.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I'm ready. Let's get into it. Let's see what happens.
The game's about to start, so we'll go ahead and jump right into it. All right, we're spawning in here, and so talking about Gabe and Aiden. When I was playing with them, Gabe, real secluded kind of guy. I mean, he's loud when he's around the people he trusts most. So when he was with Aiden, privately, they're really good in synergy, but in team calls, we were always lacking that communication in the bot lane. So, I took a look at some games this season, and as specifically the comms, and they're doing a much better job communicating with the team.
Yeah, they've had a lot of time to play together and develop. And they play other games together as well. A lot of these guys also play Valorant, and our Valorant team is fantastic.
Yeah.
So they're all talented gamers in their own right, and not just in any particular singular game. But the confidence has come up through the years, and then also, just being an upperclassman makes a big difference versus starting out as a
sophomore.
Exactly, yeah. So
yeah, that's definitely been a big step up. I mean, I was actually shocked when I saw Gabe actually shot calling outside of bot lane. Typically he would only Aiden do this, Aiden ward that, but actually making calls throughout the game to his entire team. I'm proud of his progress so far, for sure.
For sure, yeah. I've even observed Aiden has gotten just more vocal in general, because Aiden was always the most quiet person on the team, and then he's certainly developed his communication and gotten much more vocal and even a little animated too. Sometimes cracking jokes and everything like that. So
Always nice to see.
yeah.
So, taking a look at the top lane here, I can kind of see why we went with a little bit more aggressive pick. I mean, Tryndamere isn't the easiest champion to deal with. And, as they say sometimes, offense might be the best defense. So
Yeah.
maybe
I agree.
put a halt to this Tryndamere before he gets any snowball movement going on. It's not a bad plan, honestly.
Yeah, and then taking Ignite against the Tryndamere, smart pick for sure.
Yeah, it looks like our Bosco mid lane forcing a ghost out from the Ahri. Flash Ignite, that's a kill for sure. Kill secure easy. Oh, Jackie Love coming in with the kill on Killer Beast. And top lane getting extreme prio. Looks like our two solo lanes are doing very well for themselves. And ball lane going neutral. This looks like a winning start for Bosco so far, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I love the style points on Jackie Love, a.k.a. Matt, with that Ignite and then fade away, where he just kind of walked away because he had the confidence to know that Ignite would get the KB for him right there. So
yeah, and we just saw down at the bot lane, they just made an engage, got an easy pickup on the enemy support. Looks like they might go in for more. I don't think Sever's going to have any of that. Aiden getting dangerously close, but they'll be all right. I don't think they'll dive this. A little bit too early for that, but overall, excellent exchange. Bot lane able to get prio with the pick off on the support, and top lane, as we saw for a little instance right there, getting a big lead on the Tryndamere as they get a solo kill up top as well.
definitely, yeah. Having to flash for it, unfortunately, but early in the game, if you can be confident and keep your wards up where you won't need to necessarily flash off a jungle gank, not the worst decision to secure a kill and get ahead in the lane.
Looks like we found the opposing Evelyn. Aiden getting dangerously close, but Gabe sitting in with the heal. Very nice play from Gabe. Gabe going a little bit aggressive. Won't be able to pick up any kills, but able to save the support. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I'd like to point out also, you may remember this from your playing days in the team, Gabe never used to take heal.
That's true. Yeah,
he never ever took heal.
Yeah.
And right there, he saved our support there with that Aiden coming up.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Surviving.
I guess people do change.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but the map's looking pretty good so far. 0-3 in the favor of Bosco Esports. Looks like Kaysen wants to get a little bit of prio down bot. Maybe get Dragon going in for the engage on the bot lane. Doesn't look like he'll be able to do much, but it's a decent amount of damage in the bot lane, giving Bosco an easy priority over bot lane.
Definitely. And this is the first time in the match that we've seen the opposing jungler, Evelyn. So we see both junglers face off in the bot lane here.
Yeah, Kaysen doing a really good job at keeping them at bay.
Definitely.
Unfortunately, Aiden's a bit low to attempt Dragon, but overall pretty good exchange as our top lane goes in for an engage, doing really good damage on the Tryndamere. Tryndamere actually getting obliterated in lane, kind of just losing all sorts of CS and pressure up there.
Yeah, Richard's playstyle is usually very aggressive, definitely likes to bully his opponents, but his skill level is such that it very rarely ends up being a situation where he ends up outmatched.
Yeah.
He has just a good knowledge of the game and the champion pool that he has, that he takes that aggression and he wins lanes, and that's all he needs to do.
Yeah,
he just does it every time for the most part.
Definitely knows the limit of his champions. You saw down there he was even tanking a turret shot just to prevent that back from going on and put this Tryndamere at a big disadvantage. Honestly, if I was that Tryndamere, I'd be so mad right now. He stopped the back like 5 times at this point.
Yeah, so that's lost gold, lost XP, lost chance to even the playing field with an even item buy or anything like that.
Yeah. And with both top lane and mid lane winning their lanes, giving immense priority for Kaysen. I saw earlier that he was actually invading the enemy jungler with ease. He took the Krugs, I believe, and was able to get away with it scot-free because the other lanes are just doing so well for themselves.
Yeah, Kaysen is so good at just knowing how to take a lead and hold on to it and increase it by putting the enemy jungler at a disadvantage. He just knows where they are, like the sixth sense most of the time. So
macro sense just always been off the charts for him. For
sure. Evelyn's stealth doesn't matter. Kaysen knows where she is.
Yeah. Our mid lane just completely outplaying Killer Beast 9-1-1-1. Looks like she'll be facing off against Evelyn as well. But honestly, I think she could go for a 2v1 if she really wanted to. Evelyn backing up the tower because she knows better. She would definitely have died in that 1v1 for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Aiden going in for the engage. Possible kill here, but Gabe not really acting on it. But he has the damage and the HP to possibly challenge a 2v1, and they get the kill. Nice, clean kill for Zhao Mai here.
Very, very clean. Jungler down here, but then we have our mid laner, Matt, coming in as well.
Jungler might get killed here. Ooh, really irresponsible jungler to go for that Triforce immediately into the ball lane. Honestly, if I was them, I would have just rerouted to the left there. Not sure why she decided to go directly at Gabe, who was essentially full HP. Leaving the Senate to just die instantly into the tower. Yeah, Bosco just completely controlling the map macro and micro wise here.
Yeah, bot lane, any bot laner for the most part, ADC, hates to see a LeBlanc mid, especially if the matchup isn't favorable for your team. You know that LeBlanc's going to come down bot for some easy kills.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the top lane. Trinamir forced to use his ult as our top laner here is able to pick him at his HP just slowly but surely. As Kason comes into the mid lane, getting a quick and easy kill for Jackie Love. It's looking real tough for Tioga High School here. Oh, Richard, not done with this Trinamir forcing the flash.
Oh my goodness.
Not having a fun time.
Feels bad.
Yeah, for sure. But 0-8 start for Bosco, having a sizable gold lead. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, what's the gold at, right? Looks like they got about like 9,500 and we got what?
15.5 thousand.
Oh, wow.
Pretty good size difference.
Massive.
Kason almost getting a 1v1 off on the enemy jungler, getting chased down by the bot lane. Might not be able to get out, but gets a clean clutch W off of our mid lane. Might not be able to get out still, though.
Oh, Siver's on the board.
Unfortunate.
Kason got a little greedy there.
Yeah, LeBlanc completely out of mana to be able to do anything. Aiden trying to see what he can pick off, if anything at all, but it's a 4v2 in the mid lane. I don't think they should go for it.
Yeah, pretty...
It's gonna be... Oh, insane damage coming out from Gabe. Might get a kill on him. Unfortunately, Evelyn uses R to get out of that sticky situation, and they're able to get off with one kill. Finally putting Tioga High School on the board.
Yeah. You know what, though? Like, it's a lot of bravado to go 4v2, but they definitely have the skill to pull it off when they make good decisions.
Yeah, and Jackie Love not even letting this Trinamir get the chance to use his ultimate, unless it was down. I'm not sure, but regardless, it was still
yeah, just
oppressive.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, at this point, I don't even think the jungler could save him from the Yasuo.
No, yeah, the jungler comes top, and it's
That's
just
a 2v1.
double kills for Richard.
Yeah,
All day, every day.
for sure.
That's a lane, it's a loss. You just need to minimize his Tryndamere, try and help other lanes get leads. But at this point, the other lanes are behind, the jungle's behind. It'd be really difficult. It would take a throw from St. John Bosco here for our boys to let them back in this one.
Oh, Gabe getting the R real close, but Kason just toying with his food there. Unfortunately, lets her get away from what I can see from the minimap.
She burns a flash.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
Worth, for sure.
Yeah, at this point in the game, flash like that's what kind of cooldown are we looking at?
Oh, LeBlanc with one of the cleanest dodges I've seen so far. Getting a nice, easy kill on the Senna. Didn't expect that much damage from her, but LeBlanc is LeBlanc.
Okay, Tryndamere ult, ignited.
I think they're going to be able to finish it off, though. Yep, there it is. Burrito having a real rough game. Looks like all three lanes are getting pushed out by Bosco here. It shouldn't be too long before we start seeing some turrets go down.
Now, what are you thinking about doing here, Matt? What's going on?
It's a real dangerous play. I mean, Sivir still has her E-shield up, and it'd be a real risky play. Oh, Mac went in for the... Doesn't land the E. Unfortunately, that'd be the end of him.
Wow.
Shutdown goal goes
Wow.
over to Sivir, unfortunately.
So, in your opinion here, looking at that, is that an outplay or a misplay?
Both. I mean, if Matt landed that E, he timed that E relatively all right. I think the Sivir shield would have ended by the time that his E would have landed.
Yeah.
So if that would landed, that'd be all right. But also, Matt kind of just walked in the disc flying back at him.
Yeah.
Was for some extra damage. So I think if he dodged that, he might have had a better chance to get that silver kill. But it is what it is. Happens to all of us.
Does it though? I mean, you just don't see LeBlanc dying to an ADC like that very often.
Well, he was real limit testing there. I mean, you've definitely seen LeBlanc's kind of just pop out full health bars worth of damage out of nowhere, and Matt's definitely at that point. I mean, what's his KDA? 6. He was 6-0 before that encounter with Sivir. I mean, I would play a little cocky too, but maybe not to that extent.
Is he sitting on a bunch of gold? I mean, just
yeah.
Probably needed an item buy. Here we
Looks
go.
like
Let's
he's
see what he
gonna
does
go
here.
for
It's
another kill.
Tryndamere. That's
Yeah.
Tryndamere ult. I don't know what you're doing, Tryndamere. You should run.
Yeah, Tryndamere is definitely dead here. Looks like top lane just getting abused by every single player on the Bosco here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yasuo going in for the Yari. Definitely looks like an easy kill. Ignite, yeah, that'll do the job. Yep.
Another fadeaway ignite kill.
Style points. It's like we're finally engaging the first dragon of the game. Surprising it took this long, honestly.
Yeah. What are we at?
We're at 12 minutes in, 13
Wow.
to 2. And Kaysen gets hit with a stun. No, not Kaysen, sorry. But Kaysen goes in, gets an R off on the Senna. Can Aiden pick up? Yeah, gets a CC off. Oh, but she lives with just 1 HP. Can they finish it off? LeBlanc went in. No, that's not LeBlanc, but Yasuo coming in from the back line. Not the best play for Bosco, but Yasuo is still there behind him to try to see if he can get anything, but he might just leave. Nope, he's feeling confident. Can he get anything out of this? He misses the first Q, unfortunate. Goes back in.
Goes back. Wow.
Not really using his wind wall. I'm not sure if it's up, but he's playing real reckless. If he can get this wind wall up in time, he can win. He got to play around it, though. Okay, nice block. Nope. Unfortunate, but LeBlanc should get an easy 2 kills here. Yep, that's 1.
Ooh, missed the chains.
Might as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Sivir did have a decent amount of gold on her.
Yeah, double kill. Maybe a trip here. I don't know. Let's see what happens. He could totally dive this.
Not the cleanest play from Bosco. I think they should have just waited for the Yasuo to engage. Or maybe Yasuo should have just came in through the tri-bush instead of going all the way around, but who knows. Top lane getting pushed out since everyone was down having a party down bot lane. Kaysen up there to pick up the rainy CS under the tower.
Kaysen says no tower for you, Tryndamere.
Trying to make it a clean game, flawless game, no objectives taken. We have 2 towers taken for the Bosco side, actually.
And a dragon.
And the dragon.
Mm.
Aiden
going solo against the mid laner.
The support killing the mid lane, not unheard of, but very rare to be sure. Getting a, yeah, that's an easy kill for Gabe for sure. Yeah. Evelyn coming up from behind. Aiden needs to peel real hard. Gabe running for his life. Jungler and ADC coming on Aiden, but Aiden has his passive up. No, sorry, not passive, his runes up. Evelyn going invis. Might go back in for the kill, but Kaysen's right there to help
Here
the support.
comes the bait.
Yeah, excellent kick from Kaysen towards our side. And Jackalope comes in to clean it up. So he's getting dangerously low. Sever might be able to kill him off. Well, able to W away safely. Good job. Kaysen's not done yet, though.
He smells blood. He's going in.
He sees red. Aiden gets a knock up on the Senna. Senna's down. Sivir's left on exhaust on the Sivir. 3-man on Sivir. Nice kill.
Why would you follow into the jungle, into the opposing jungle when you're behind so far?
Confidence. Unfortunate confidence.
Yeah, I guess you would call it that. I would call it foolishness personally, but
Well, we are 20-7 in game so far. Bosco up about 10,000 gold.
Richard helping himself to the enemy blue buff. I'm sorry, red buff.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 towers to 0. 1 dragon to none.
Tryndamere maybe grabbing the first tower for Tioga High School here, maybe. We'll see.
Mayhaps. He's looking pretty calm on the map right now, pretty neutral. Tryndamere at that top tower, though, I could see on the map. Let's see if...
Ooh, with the flash. Oh, and
Queen.
goodbye.
Ooh, Tryndamere almost able to get that tower. Unfortunate for him, but it looks like he's going to get picked up by the jungle and the ADC. Didn't even bother to pop his ult at that point. Honestly, I wouldn't have either.
Yeah, what's the point?
Just delays it. Oh, flashing the masters. A little bit of BM coming in from Bosco, but rightfully earned, if I do say so myself. Oh, the 2v1 becomes a 3v2. Completely. They thought that was a free kill, but unfortunately, the Bosco macro is just too good.
Yeah. Nothing comes for free. Everything has a cost.
Absolutely.
Evelyn, what are you thinking here?
Oh, it looks like
There it is.
All right.
Okay.
looks
Well,
like Tioga High School has just forfeited the game. Definitely an odd occurrence, but all right. Looks like another dominating win for the Varsity League of Legends team.
definitely. Yeah. If I'm being honest, I mean, not to take anything away from our opponent, I remember when we were doing the pregame, a lot of them are just at a different skill level than our guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that, I mean, you know, it's important to treat every match the same and not come in with a big head and think you're going to dominate. But sometimes when you see those matchups, it's really hard to go at it with the same intensity every time. But our guys manage to do it. They get the dub. You know, good game to our opponents, of course. Hopefully we get, you know, we see some better matchmaking in the future from our end and on their end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want to play opponents that are of appropriate level.
Yep.
So, you know, we're looking forward to next week. We'll see what happens there. And yeah, it's a good win.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
GG's to Tioga High School. That has been this weekly League of Legends video. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, leave us a comment down, some feedback on what you guys want to see. Look forward to the Overwatch video that just came out, and possibly more of the games that we might be working with the other coaches with to put out on the YouTube channel. So stay tuned.
Thanks a lot.
I'll see you guys.
Adios.
Peace.